with me anyway.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us. Apologies for it's my fault. I'm late. I'm driving cars around the country, and it took a little bit longer to get home than normal. So apologies for that. I am joined today by the lovely the lovely Jeanne Oliva and Collins. That's better. Welcome to everybody, and thank you again, as I said, for joining us. It's really good that that you've managed to find us. I know we're half an hour late, so we thought we'd just have a brief chat today, a free flow. So I'm going to pass the mic straight to Jeanne because I know she's always got something to say. Fire away. What would you like to talk about, Jeanne?
Well, thank you, Andy. And I would argue that Collins is equally lovely as you are.
Oh, you smoothie.
Oh my goodness. So what could we talk about? Oh my goodness. Well, it's the holidays, you know, and I think everyone is probably feeling sort of stretched and spread out. A lot of family things maybe, or not. You know, some hustle and bustle, but also that excitement that builds up. So I think it's sort of analogous to what's going on. We have this excitement of something coming, but there are also sort of like some stresses of things you might be needing to do. Like you're talking about doing side work and people taking on jobs and not being able to be here with the family and OnPassive. And so it's sort of a good time to take stock of our energy and to pull ourselves back to center always, and realize what we have in our hands, and that the energy we hold is so important. It's so critical. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is for everybody to breathe and know you're in good hands, and not get caught up in the stresses of life, of the holidays, of worrying about what might be happening with you know, what the projects that we're working on and OnPassive and all of that, and just know and have faith that we are in excellent hands, and that applies to like all of life. And I know that was really broad. But that's what you get when you hand it right over to me with no topic.
No, that's absolutely fabulous.
Is that good? Is that a good start?
No, you just feel very sorry I interrupted you.
No, I said, is that a good start? Really, for me, it's about energy. And I feel very especially blessed. And I think that the two of you also have this, is that we just have this innate faith in the miraculousness of what we're in. And we don't need to be encouraged and inspired and all of that, because we just know we're in such a great place. But I understand that not everybody feels that, you know, not everybody feels that comfort level, that certainty. I feel absolute certainty of what we're working on here. And so I don't know, does anybody else have any kind of feelings
absolutely.
about, like,
but this is a perfect start, G, because you're quite right. We're coming around to the holidays and we're getting excited. Well, some of us are. I'm a bar humbug, I'm afraid, but there's a reason for that. But anyway, it's one of those times of year where it's all about family. Okay, and for me, OnPassive is a big family, because I've met people that I would never have in a million years had the opportunity to meet or chat to, just on a call like this, or a Zoom call, or face to face like we've done with Collins on a couple of occasions, and had a giggle at the same time. But my point being, we did, didn't we, Collins? My point being, though, that we have this family, and the entire family, as you quite rightly said, we all have the same mindset. This mindset is one of absolute trust in the what's going on, and faith that this will happen the way we want it to, or we expect it to. And I've been 100% in this from the moment I listened to our CEO talk. That was good enough for me, and it's I always find it rather amusing that a lot of people follow losers. Well, if you follow a loser, you're going to lose. You're never going to get anywhere. But if you follow a winner, then you might, if you're lucky, get caught up in his coattails and brought along with him. Well, in this particular instance, we have had this opportunity almost thrust upon us, if you like, because we've been lucky enough to find it. And the fact that, you know, this man will not give up no matter what. So all of the things that have gone on over the course of the last couple of years, particularly with, you know, starting up and then having to stop because of various different things going on in the background that we're not party to, and I really dread to think what's actually gone on. It sounds to me, and I stress this is a guess, you know, it sounds to me like industrial espionage. But at the end of the day, as I said, the fact of the matter is that we're all still with it. We're all still believing in what's is happening, and the fact that Ash will not give up no matter what. So this is a great time for family, and OnPassive has become a second family for me. So Collins, what are your thoughts?
Yes, Andy, I just like the intro and the way Jeanne really opened it. You know, it's about family because we are now moving to the holiday season. I think from next week is the holiday season, you know, Christmas and everything coming, and it's family time. And OnPassive family is already there. You know, the family has been there for long, and we've built that bond where we look after each other, especially those who are in need. You know, there are people who are in OnPassive, but they are not in need. They have not created that bond with the OnPassive family to really understand why they are in. They just believe it's just about coming in, make some money, and disappear. So they don't even care about the family. And it means those people are not the one that are living the journey. You know, those who are in it, 100% in it, they believe and trust, and also they have peace of mind. If you look at all those who are in it, they have peace of mind, though they are going about doing what they are doing, you know, to make ends meet, with the hope that someone is working on their behalf. You know, they have that hope that when things come out, all their struggle will be things in the past. You know, these are people who are 100% in it because they believe, though they are not seeing our CEO coming out, they've not heard anything from him. And we know when he is quiet, it means he is working hard. You know, when he is quiet, the day he comes out, people will cry and say, wow, we didn't know this person was doing it. You know, and I like it. If we are not seeing it, this is the really best time of my life, because there are times that I always said, no, Mr. Ashmore, you don't have to be coming out. Most CEO don't come out. So what are you really doing? Most CEO, you'll not even see them. You know, the directors don't even come out. Some of us see our managers and we panic. You know, only your manager, you panic because you know this is my boss. And then talk about your CEO, the owner of company that will be one, if not the biggest in the world. Because he humbled himself, calm, and we are used to it. Sometimes I said, you know, Mr. Ashmore spoiled us, you know, because he was there every time with us and he spoiled us. Imagine if from the beginning he wasn't there. Just come once a month or two, or maybe once after 6 months, or write something, you know, throw something in the back office and we just go and read. You know, we'll just like be comfortable with it. So that spoil is making us missing him more and more. And say, why is he not coming back? Is there something wrong? Or what is happening? You know, but it's a good thing, because now this is the best place we are. I always say this is the best time. I can feel like I'm in a company where you don't see your CEO, but he's there working, you know, for you and I. And it's the best feeling. So for me, I always said, I will have 100% peace of mind because I know he is there. He told us that this company is going nowhere. This is what he was born to do. If someone said, this is it, if I cannot even fulfill my own dream of building a company like this, what else will motivate me? He always say that his joy is to build this. He was born to create something for us. So when we look at it and say, what is happening? It's because They brought us 1.4 million plus. What if there was no founders? Nobody would have judged Mr. Ashmofara because it's his company, because we know nothing. We'll just wait and then enjoy the end product like other major company where they build and nobody knows, and when they blow the well, we go, we buy it, we celebrate. iPhone, every year, iPhone, we are there diving. Samsung, we are diving. None of us even have ever met. We always look at Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, all of these people, you know, the Apple guys. We just see them on TV. But there is no way we can even sit on the same table and talk with them. But every day when they build, we celebrate. We put our money in their pocket. But we have a CEO who say, you know what? I want to share this with you. I want you to come. And most of the people miss the plot of founders. Founder was not about you come fold your arms. It was about living the journey, understanding what the CEO is doing. It wasn't about you come pay $97 and this disappeared and then come back, look at the wallet, or you don't even know what to do. The founding member position was about living the journey, understanding what is happening, you know, and then you move along with it. There are founders that have called. There are people who call, they say, oh, I'm tired, I don't want anymore. I want to cancel the position. Can I have my money back? One of the things I'm saying, Jeanne, I always say this clear. Our NDA stated clear, 30 days money back guaranteed. Mr. Ashmofara went out of his own NDA, break his own NDA, and said, I can give your money back. If you don't want me, I don't want you. You can go because you cannot twist my hand to do it. He moves on and gave it up to the day we had OCONNECT. When they launched OCONNECT, that was the day it ends. You know, so there is no way you can come. It's very shameful when somebody will say, I always said this thing across the globe. Maybe in Western world, maybe UK, Europe, America, where you can buy something 30 days money back guarantee. In the country where I come from, originally Cameroon, you go to a shop, you buy something. The moment you check, you pay, you cannot refund it. There, you are standing there in front, they tell you there is no way we can take it back. You cannot, you don't even have the possibility to change it. And you're talking about someone. So when people ask about this, go back and reflect. Ask yourself, are we taking Mr. Ashmofara for a fool or what? So these are the things that I asked myself. I said, you know what? You pay for these things, software as a service. You pay for Zoom, you cannot request your money back. Whether you use it or not, nobody will give you a dime until it expires. And if you don't use it, you don't pay again. They will shut you down. They don't care if you use it or not. So the reason a lot of founders are asking this, because they came in with the mindset, you are using a product. You are a customer. Remember, we are all customers, first customers. We purchase it. Then we said, yes, we want to become affiliate. We can make commission out of it. But you are the first customer before you become an affiliate. So the moment you come in, you are customer. There is no money back guarantee. That is the logic. Sometimes people need to go back and think about all of these things. And that's why I'm saying it here, because this question has been coming back over and over and over. It's because of Mr. Ashmofara had the love for humanity. He wants to do something different. That he brought us 1.4 million. That if only you are patient with me and enjoy the journey, let us move along and build something together. He will not say, I will build. He said, let us build something together. Let us transform. Together, we are more stronger. Help me so we can build it. Share your knowledge with me so we can do something to change mankind. So we are part of the history. If you refuse to be part of the history, it's up to you. I just want to be part of this history. You know, so I can write my own name and say, I was there. From the day I joined, I saw the company growing from strength to strength until they unleashed this. And after 5 years, I will be shouting, screaming, and said, my goodness, our time did not go in vain. Our waiting time, just to see where this company will take us to and how it will not change only my life or Jeanne Aliva or the family around me, but how it will transform people I don't even know. When I will pass somewhere, they celebrate and said, do you know that company OnPassive? The company have just changed my life. Without these people knowing that I was even a founding member, but they'll be celebrating, whispering behind you that this company just changed my life. And this will be our joy, to see people smile. That is what I want to see. So I will hand it back to you, Andy.
Thanks, Collins. It's interesting you mentioned about the journey, because I actually feel sorry for those that are going to join after we've relaunched, because they'll have missed all of this and they won't be part of a family. And that for me makes a huge difference, because, as I said, what we've done is we all have the same mindset and we've all been bouncing off one another as we go. But what was interesting, last week, the Euro Millions in the UK, one ticket holder in the UK won 170 million. Now that probably ruined his life, because he won't know what to do with it. But what is interesting is we've got 1.4 odd million founders, and if once we start making money out of this, we donate $100 a month, that's 140 odd million a month. Not, one off. It's 140 million a month. What good causes could you do with 140 million? It did make me laugh, because and you mentioned these big companies, the likes of Amazon and Microsoft and these Zoom, etc. All of these various companies are behemoths, but I'm not going to go into the politics of those that run the company, but what I will say is they all have shareholders, and my personal view is I'm not keen on any of them. I think Jeff Bezos decided that he was going to donate 100 million to good causes. Woo, whoopee-doo. You've got how many? 346 or 386 billion? 100 million is a drop in the ocean to you. That's pittance. Go away quickly. But our company does not have shareholders, and the big difference is that if you've got a company with shareholders, you are beholden to those shareholders, and therefore you have to make a profit. And the thing about all of these large companies is they're all about the profit. Nothing else matters except that profit. So you'll see Microsoft, and quite frankly, I'm not keen on using it, because they give you updates all the time and there are more bugs in the system, but it's already out. Yeah, you've got to take it. You've got no choice. It's either that or Apple. So whether they play with that and do that on purpose or not, I don't know, but it's constantly giving you updates to wipe out the bugs that they've got in the system. Now, you've got this huge company that's supposed to be billions and billions and billions, and they're just pumping this stuff out day in, day out to people that have no clue what's really going on behind the scenes. But just think how much the shareholders are making. If you'd have bought shares of Microsoft, £30,000 worth of shares in Microsoft in the early 80s when they first launched, today they'd be worth 10 million. That gives you an idea. It's not that long ago, but 10 million is an awful lot of money. Now, the difference that we have with our company, or with Ash's company, is that it is a private company. They'll never have shareholders. We're not beholden to shareholders. In fact, the beauty of it is that we've got affiliates, and the affiliates are given the opportunity to earn an income, a commission, from offering the products, the digital products that OnPassive will launch again, or launch shortly. So, we have this fantastic opportunity with something different from the norm. And eventually other companies are going to have to start to follow what Ash has done. So, Jeanne, are there any further comments that you'd like to add?
Oh, well, you guys took it in so many different directions, but I wanted to swing back around.
That, sorry.
No, to what Collins was saying. Well, what you both were saying about family and how, Ash has spoiled us. It sort of all ties together. The idea that he oh, now I'm going to lose my train of thought. That we've been given, we talk about the journey and the creation of a global family and all of this. We've been given everything ahead of time. Like most people, have a job and go to make money because they think the money will make them happy, that it will take them towards this fulfillment in life. And what Ash, in his incredible generosity, has done is given us that fulfillment now before we've even gotten the money. And so once the commissions and all of that start coming in, we have this robust group of people that are going to have an impact. Also something that people want to be successful at so that they can have a significant, they can make a difference in life, right? So we have, we have been spoiled so much by this man who just gives and gives and gives. And when you talk about shareholders and how we're creating something different, I mean, I don't think people really quite understand the importance of that, the impact of that, because that we are always going to be this, it won't always, it's not enclosed, but there will always be this bubble in the middle, this bubble of love that is informing everything that comes after. Every customer that comes in, down the line, we're going to be this pulsing, beating heart that is making an impact. Like you said, Andy, we each give $1 on any given day. Boom, millions of dollars. You have a cause, you have a cause, you have a cause, and just the impact of that. So we already have this sense of family. We already have this sense of fulfillment that most people live their entire lives and never get. We already feel it. And then we also know that once the release of the new platform and the commissions start going, and then our financial situation changes, that we are going to be then able to have this significant impact on the world. So it is just, and we'll never be beholden to anybody. There won't ever be somebody like a Bezos, coming in and buying us out. That will never happen. And it just gives us a level of comfort that our impact, the effect that we have on the world is always going to be informed by the beating heart of the center of the company. And it's never going to be tainted. It's never going to be altered. It's always, and that's why it was so important that Ash take back the full reins, all of the reins last spring, because now we know there's never going to be anybody else in the company that might have their own ideas. And so I'm just, again, it's a sense of peace, like Colin said, and a gratitude, and just this happy, just this warm, I call it a warm fuzzy. It's like a warm fuzzy feeling of, gosh, we're already golden. And it's only going to get better. And even if we're waiting, longer period, it doesn't matter, because we're already in the state of fulfillment, and so everything on top of that is what they call gravy. It's the icing on the cake. It's the cherry on top. And that's Ash Mufareh over delivering, spoiling us rotten. And always wanting to make us happy. And as Marty has often said, there's nobody, or Chris, nobody that wants this to be rocking and rolling more than Ash Mufareh. And if people don't see that now, I don't know what to tell you. And I think, Collins, you were talking about that the other day. Like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done explaining this. If you can't see it now, it is blaring. It's like headlights in your eyes, we are just, you can just feel it. I'm an energy person. So, when I feel this sort of bubbling goodness coming up, and it's not just the holidays, that the holidays are just another aspect of it. It's just, that's the OnPassive feeling. That's the feeling that Ash Mufareh has developed. It's the family, gosh, the love and the prayer and the uplift and the assistance. And just, people can reach out to each other and get actual assistance from all around the world. I just don't, that is just invaluable. And I know we talk about it all the time, but really sometimes we have to say, we really have this. We really have this gift of each other. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just took it off on another tangent too, but this is good stuff.
It is. This is one of the reasons why I love the heroes on a Sunday, because you can feel the energy. You know, and I'm like you, Jeanne. I feed off the energy. You meet some people in life, and they are very negative and they drain you. Whereas heroes, kind of, when I finished, I'm like, it's wonderful. And I get that the same when we do this, of course, Collins. I always do. But heroes is great. It's good fun. Well, anything you'd like to finish off with, Collins, and we'll you know,
yeah,
say Merry Christmas to everybody. And
yeah, so I think the only thing is for us to be patient and plug in. You know, those who are still lagging behind, you have the window opportunity for you to get back on board, you know, start to understand your business. I know you say, what is there that I should understand? I've been there for 2 years or 3 years. Maybe within the 3 years, you didn't see it. Maybe within the 2 years, you didn't see it. There are people who come and immediately, you know, the light bulb will just go up and they say, wow, this is something amazing. There are people who still stayed and maybe they are still struggling to understand what is all about this business, because the mindset is about, it's delaying. When am I going to get commission? Where am I going to get? You've not still understand this business. Sometimes I told a founder, I said, OnPassive is bigger than the commission you are thinking of. Commission has already been taken care of. When it comes, you will get it. But it is more than what you think. And until you understand, you know that you are in a great place. Mr. Ashmofara didn't build it for us just to make commission and disappear. No. He wants us to leave legacy, to transform, you know, do things in our own way. Because he is living his dream. But what about your own dream? He builds a platform for you to fulfill your own dream. He is living his dream by building this platform. That is his dream. Build platform where you can come in, pay less, do less, and earn more. Earning more. What about your dream? In life, before you were born, the day you were born, you have a dream. You were not just born to come and fill space. It means you are just like, what type of person are you? You are not just filling the space. You have a dream. There is a reason why all of us are on this planet Earth, to leave a footprint. But someone must lift you up for you to live that dream. Because how many times have you walked on the street and said, I wish I have something to bless that person? You see people who are struggling and it touches your heart. You see something, oh, I wish I was able to do this. But they said, if wishes were horses, beggar will ride. So it is not just easy to get it. But what if there is a company that will fulfill that dream? Someone fulfill his own dream so that you can fulfill your dream by building a platform like this. So will you say no? That's why they said the richest place on this planet Earth is in the grave, because a lot of people die with their dreams without even fulfilling that dream. But what if there is a platform where you can do your bit before your time expired on this planet Earth? Wouldn't you say no? We need to leave legacy. And this is the place, a business where it is not only for you to earn commission, earn more. Companies will earn more because they will use a sustainable product which is available all the time for a better price point. So they can enhance their own business and give better wages, retain their workers instead of sacking them. They retain them because what? The application is there, you know, affordable for them. That is fulfillment of dreams, because the company now is fulfilling his dream by using a platform built by one man called Mr. Ashmofara. Can be medium size, you know, large size corporation and whatever. What about individuals? You can still fulfill your dream within OnPassive. So it's for everybody. It's not, maybe 30% are just there to make commission, but the 70% are not coming to OnPassive for commission. They are coming to utilize the products and services to fulfill their own dreams, thereby putting commission for you who is waiting for commission. This company is built for them. The only thing we need as affiliate founder is exercising patience. Pray for Mr. Ash Mofara and his family, for God to give them that wisdom so they can build something that has never been seen before. We just have to pray for them every time. And so we pray that this thing will come out, and when it comes out, it will blow the world. Because when people's dreams are being fulfilled, our own dreams too will be fulfilled. So I will leave it there, Andy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Collins. That was fantastic. Any final word, Jeanne?
I just want to leave it right there. That was exactly the right vibe. Collins, thank you so much.
It was indeed. Well, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes.
We won't be about next week because it's Christmas Eve. And I think what we'll probably have to do is wait until the new year before we do another one. So happy holidays to everybody. And we hope you enjoy your time. And we shall see you again in the new year. Get excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.
And don't